Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Space Engineers. I'm Duke Skyloafer. I'm starting the stream a little bit early before I load into the world, so we can all be surprised as to whether or not I actually survived through the week. I will say, I have two things to say, actually. The first one is I logged in 1 day later, and the ship told me it had 12 days of battery left, and I only had to make it through 6 more days. So I have a feeling the ship is going to be there. But there's one other thing that I wanted to share real quick while the game is loading. This past week has been very strange, in a good way, for the channel. That looks like we might load in here before I get to do a thing. So the last couple of weeks, my viewership, in terms of like views per episode, has kind of slowly trended down a little bit. And I'll be honest with you, I was getting a little bit disheartened. I was like, oh, maybe I've reached the the peak of what's interesting here. Hold on, let me get back into the. I clicked away from the game. Okay, now it's going to do its little thing. Good. Gives me a little bit more time to talk here. Maybe I've reached my audience. Maybe that's it. Maybe this will always just be a small little channel. And then something happened over the week that I was just kind of shocked with, which is that the last episode that I did of Space Engineers, not the actual last episode, which was EDF, which actually some people watched, and I assume this is all related, but the last episode of Space Engineers, the first one on the server, like took off in terms of popularity, and I am honestly shocked. And when I say took off in terms of popularity, I mean for me, not like in terms of an actual, this game better actually not die on me. Now we're going to wait for it to respond. It'll respond. I believe in it. See, there we go. That was all it took. So here we are in space. Yes, but we are streaming. We are streaming, so just sit tight. And I'm going to keep on talking for a minute here, because I have a feeling the ship is going to stream in. We are not actually floating in space. This is the big moment, folks. Howdy, Rumble Strip. How you doing? There it is. We did it. We survived a week on the server. The ship is still here. The graphics are slowly loading in. And we are here. I actually had forgotten what it looked like. But yeah, let me show you guys something real quick. Look at this last episode. 16 subscribers. I usually get 1 or 2 a week for the last, I don't know how long, year or so. 16. The number every day was going up and up and up. Yeah, so like this is probably like peanuts for a lot of the big, YouTubers, but this is like, for me, this was huge. So I want to thank everybody. You all, I want to say you put like 4 likes on the video, and it ended up with like 39. Which again, for me, huge. This is this made my week. Honestly, you all are awesome. And so I assume that some of you new subscribers might be here now. Some of you might join the stream later on, but either way, I just want to say thank you so much. It's been, I enjoy doing this, and I'm glad you all enjoy watching it. So, how did the ship actually do? How are the batteries? Because I feel like we had to have come to a stabilization point here. So yeah, the batteries are fully charged, and they are maintaining charge. So that's awesome. How do we do on ice? Because we had it set to, looks like it, I'm trying to remember how much ice we had. I feel like we had just a little bit more than that before. I feel like we had a little bit more than that, like we had 36 or something. So it's possible that the O2 gens did kick in at some point. Actually, wasn't the base just kind of completely full of ice? I guess it still kind of is. Oh well. I'm glad you clarified what you're saying. Wait. You made your wife... Okay, hold on. You made your wife cry today in a good way or a bad way? This is an odd conversation to start the episode with, but I feel like I must ask a clarifying question. To Rumble Strip in the chat is what I'm talking about, for anybody who watches this later and isn't looking at the chat. And while he answers that, I'm going to figure out how to turn the ship back on. Alright, so all that back on. Thrusters back on, which I assume are probably... Might as well turn the lights back on. Okay, good. Good way. Good to hear. I was getting a little bit nervous. What else do we need? We're going to keep that off. We'll keep the... Turn the ore detector on. Alright, we'll keep the event controllers going for now. So there, I have a goal for today, and it is basically to get a large refinery built. And the large refinery we are going to need to basically do anything else with this ship, because all I could basically do is keep adding armor onto it and stuff without better materials. So I think what we're going to do is, to avoid smashing into... Where's all my stuff at? Here we go. So nickel, silver, platinum, iron. I think we are going to coast back over to that iron asteroid and hope it's still there. I'm going to... Because I think the iron asteroid might have been where we damaged the ship. So we're going to go back in that direction because there's silver over there and platinum. Try and get a ton of iron so that we can build a big refinery, and I'm probably going to like hang it off the bottom of the ship or something like that. I don't know. Oh, that's sweet. That's awesome. So what I think I am going to do is put a piston on here and hope that this doesn't cause more clang than it's worth. Do I still have that drill? I do. So as someone pointed out in the comments, actually you could probably see it right here. Fixed in... Nope. The game got stuck. The game got stuck in remote control. Oh, this must have been a... oh, never mind. This was a second hotfix update. So, like a day or two after... my stream, where I couldn't deposit things through the top of the refinery, they put out an update where they basically fixed that. So that was, in fact, a bug. So, yep, to each your own, right? Right, Rumble Strip? My wife does not like jewelry at all, so some people don't. Did I ground this thing down, right? How did I lose the steel plate needed? The one steel plate. Oh, because I put that thing down, that's why. Let's see if we can make the rest of the parts needed for this. Alright. Then we will fly. Actually, since we know that this area is not going to spawn in any more asteroids, let's point this thing toward the iron and go kind of slow at it. Not too fast, but let's just get moving here. This thing's a little bit harder to control now. A little bit of server lag today. Yeah, we'll take it up to like 35 here. And just kind of coast over in that direction while I get this. So the fact that there is some a little bit of server lag happening, makes me concerned that I will just smash into one of these asteroids, but we will see. Hopefully not. Oh, thanks, William. I'm glad you're here. Hopefully I won't disappoint you. I'll recap. I really hate talking over the welding because I don't have any mods, so I don't have the sneaky sounds. But I'll recap what the goal is here. So we are hanging out. Oh, that was a little bit of lag there. This is gonna be a fun stream. So we are hanging out on one of Keen's servers, and I will tell you guys. I'll tell you guys which server it is. I don't. At the moment, I'm not planning on doing anything collaborative, right? So like, I'm not saying like everybody come in and let's play together. I think maybe once I get a bigger ship get established, if people want to hop onto the same server and do stuff, that's fine. You know, we'll get like a faction going or something. Maybe we can work together. But I'm not saying we're gonna like everybody has to do that. I only say that because I've had some people ask if that was gonna be happening. You know, like since I'm on a live server. So this is server number 6. If you do find North America 6, if you do find me out here somehow, feel free to work on my ship throughout the week, I guess, if you want. But I'm not going to do anything special to indicate where I am, other than that I am, you know, that way from Earth, about yay far. So, but the goal out here is, sorry, I'm catching up on, I'm looking at chat again. I probably should just use, I mean, the plugin loader is loaded because I use it for like a couple of other background things that aren't related to the gameplay, but I feel like I always felt like actually affecting the game itself with the plugin loader on a live server felt like cheating, but I mean, it's just the sounds, just the sound files. So, I don't know. I think I probably should do that. I think I probably should. Good luck. Good luck trying to find me out here. I'm going to be moving around. But, yeah, at some point, maybe toward the end. But anyway, the goal here is I am going to go get a ship big enough to have a jump drive and everything, and be able to go to every single planet and moon. And we are going to drop off little beacons that use the new signals update to broadcast their location, and then when people get close, just send them a welcome message. Congrats, you found the beacon. You can have whatever goodies I managed to scrounge together to put inside. Yeah, I know. That's why I feel like doing the sounds in the plugin loader is not cheating. It's like, it's more of like a quality of life for the stream. So I will take that into consideration and do that for the next stream. And if you're not familiar with sneaky sounds, it's literally just taking the tool sounds and turning them down a little bit. So it doesn't make the tools better or faster. It doesn't actually affect the gameplay at all. It just makes those things quieter while keeping the rest of the volume the same. So it would be nice, you know, Keen just added a couple new options to the game, like around lightning and weather and a couple other things. It would be nice if they added some options for like a little bit more granular volume control. So Keen, if you're watching, Merrick, do that. Oh man, you just reminded me Babylon 5 exists. I need to go rewatch that show. I watched it. I binged the entire thing. I found all the DVDs back before streaming was a thing. Got all the DVDs in 2005, I want to say. Just binged that whole series. Love it. We could probably go a little bit faster now that I'm actually watching. Didn't I used to have a... Oh, that's right. I lost my screen on the front of the ship. I should put that back. We'll do that after we get to the... We'll do that after we get to the asteroid. Drill. I should put that back on the hot bar. And where is that piston? Here we go. We're going to call this the E5 drill piston. E5 is the abbreviation for the Eagle 5, which is the name of this ship. And we need to go faster because we're not going to make it there. So if you didn't catch the last stream, I believe it was the iron asteroid that we smashed into accidentally and took out like several of the thrusters. So here's the server leg. Okay, I'm gonna push rotate, and then you can see when it when it actually rotates. So now, and there it goes. Now, there it goes. So part of that could just be the actual dynamics of the ship. Part of it could be actual server lag. So that asteroid was empty, as I recall, or whatever it was too deep. So hopefully this asteroid is still the same asteroid as before, with the iron in it. Are the game sounds too loud? Let me know if at any point it seems too loud, or if it's like the game is louder than me and you can't understand me anymore. Aside from my normal mumbling that I do sometimes. Gotta stay hydrated. Alright, let's start slowing this thing down, because who knows how... Okay, we could actually still slow down pretty good. I want to say I left both front thrusters... Yeah, I wanted the stopping power more than the speeding up power, so... We could also check out those little asteroid bits over there and see if they have any good bits on them. That still works. That's good. Alright, is the iron still here? Or has this become something else? Looks like it's still iron. Hello. Is this the thing that I smashed into last time? Is this the thing I'm about to smash into right now? Okay, good. Let's get back over to that iron. So let's put this thing here. Yeah, we're not going to hit that thing, so that's good. Oh, I didn't lose my screen. That's where I put the thing there. The horizon indicator. Alright, let's try and straighten up a little bit here. You know, this iron looks like it's regenerated, doesn't it? This does not look like I have mined it at all. I wonder how often does the, how often do the servers, redo themselves, I wonder? Good question. Maybe every week. Maybe because they had to deploy an update, this happened. Alright, let's, push this out and hope it doesn't... I mean, if it bumps into the rock, that's fine. Just going to do toggle on off. We're going to grab some, get it processing. That might be a little bit far, but that's okay. We'll grab some and get it processing. Oh, there we go, we're already in. And then we're going to set up a welder on the back. Oh, Firefly was so good. You know, I didn't think I was going to like Firefly. And then, because I actually saw Serenity, the movie, first, and then went back and watched the show. And man, I imagine me and a whole bunch of people were like just extremely disappointed that it ends so abruptly, right? That there's only like 6 episodes or whatever. Like a leaf on the wind. That's traumatic, isn't it? Yeah, Firefly is good. I love the aesthetic. In fact, the fact that my playlist has like some my normal sound Space Engineers playlist has a couple of like Western sounding tunes in it is totally because of Firefly, and also because I occasionally enjoy some country music. But don't generally enjoy, like, generic country music, which is what my playlist sometimes has in it. But it's totally a Firefly reference. All right, let me shut this off, because I have no idea if we are just filling up. Yeah, refinery's full. Yeah, I think I'm just losing iron at this point. So what we're going to do is get some sort of an automated thing going here so that we can get a big old refinery together. And where do we want to... What is behind you? That should be the... I'm hoping that's... Oh, no, it's here. It's next to that one, right? It's like 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2. So it should be under here, I think. Yeah, perfect. All right. So that's where we're going to go down and connect to a... let's get some... What do I need? Interior? Why am I floating around so much? I'm almost out of oxygen already. Alright, we need some, like, interior plate or something. Ooh. We have a good amount. I don't need that much. Alright, so let's go. I'm going to try and hang it off the back here. We're going to get really heavy for a bit, which is why we need to do this quick so that we can get... let's see, I want to go back far enough. Is the ship moving? The ship is moving, right? Or am I moving? I think I'm moving. Well, I think the server is moving my ship a little bit. Anyway, I want to go back far enough that the thrusters are not going to burn whatever I'm building here. Or thruster, I guess. Now, do I have a large refinery unlocked? I do. That's good news. That is very good news, because we're going to want that. Just probably hanging off the back here. Where's our... Okay, it's on that side. Alright, so let's see. That should do it. Alright, that's actually probably not the ideal direction, because I'll end up throwing some upgrade modules on it. So let's do it that way. And then the other thing we're going to put on here is, hopefully I have the welder unlocked, and I do. So let's put the welder on here and see. Will that reach over to it? I think it will, but I'm not going to take a chance. We'll put a elbow on it here, and then we'll get you in there. So really, I think all I gotta weld up is up through up to the welder, and then it may or may not get this one, but I'm pretty sure it will get this one. Then all I got to do is put stuff into production, and it should just build this thing for me as we go. So that's the hope. Yeah, it's not exactly soupy, the server lag, but it's a little, I don't know, it's like it's not a rendering lag. It's definitely a network lag, although it feels like I stop pretty instantly, but I have to hold the button down and then all of a sudden I shoot forward. So I'm expecting a lot of, like, death by smash into thing, as they say. Oh, you know what? Am I able to... How much nickel and stuff and silicon do we have? Nickel... ooh, are we going to have enough? I might have to go grab some nickel or just some stone. I think we'll have enough to get going on on this, but I doubt, because what are we going to need? A lot of motors. Actually, maybe not. Oh, this whole thing... Oh, cobalt! Shoot. We never found cobalt. Well, we'll just have to make this thing without the grids. Oh, wait. Ooh, do I have grids I could... How many grids do I need? 20. These things have grids in them, don't they? No? How do these things not have grids? You have 50, but you're going to be... I will not be able to turn the ship if I take those out of you. What do you have? You don't have any grids. You don't have any grids. Well, how do these things not have grids? I doubt, because there's pretty much nothing else that I built on here. I know you're going to have some grids, but I kind of need you. And you don't have enough. Yeah, well, that's disappointing. As is the fact that this window is still here. I keep feeling like I should fly out through there. Well, okay. Well, we're going to have to go find some cobalt then at some point before we get this thing up and running. So, there we go. We need a better color scheme for this thing. I guess I'm just using default gray here. Let's do, here's what I'm thinking. I want it to be kind of dark. Am I just, like, floating away at this point now? I guess I am. I want it to be kind of dark, but I want it to be sci-fi. I want it to be dark because I want it to be, harder to spot from a distance. But actually, if against this background here, I think we actually probably want it to be a little bit, like, greenish gray, right? Just a little bit of extra puke to it. Right? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, that went up higher than I expected. You know what? Boom. The whole thing is going to be this color now. It's actually not bad. Compared to the greenish, grayish background sky. Although aesthetically, I think that's a little bit too much green, so I'm going to take it back down a little bit. Aesthetically, as you know, is the most important factor. So there we go. All right. Let's do this. Let's grab you, and you, and you, and turn... actually... Yeah, no, actually this is fine. Put you all into production, and I've been sitting here for like 2 minutes trying to bring up the build fishing. Okay, so we are going to grab that one, but probably not this one. So I could take both of you out and just try to grab parts for you out of here. But yeah, I don't know that we will have enough nickel left for this whole order of... But there was nickel nearby. Oh no, we'll have enough nickel left, I think. So we need 70, and there is 84 here, so we should have enough nickel. Probably enough iron. let me turn this thing off for a second. There we go. So that I could get the... What do I need for you? Mostly motors and construction components. So give me my motors and then my construction components. And then we'll get that little bit built, and then I'll just leave this on, and we'll probably grab a little bit more iron and then float on over to the nickel. And then we might have to leave this area a little bit and go out and find some cobalt somewhere. So we will see. But I'm also going to have to put... actually, real quick, you have to put some... Let's turn you off so you're not using up power. I lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was about to say. We're going to have to put something somewhere. I don't remember what. All right. The rest of this, we could turn you on, and you could just build that up while we fly. Let's see. Oh, my God. This is going to be rough. Come on. Get in the ship. All right. How much space do we have on board? Take my... Why do I have scrap? What did I pick up that needed scrap? Or that produced scrap? I don't know. I have literally nowhere I could put it. There we go. The ship figured it out. I should make better tools. Can I make better tools? Eventually I could. Oh no, I need cobalt. Of course. Okay. The search for cobalt continues. I probably don't have enough cargo space for the... Yeah, I don't really have enough cargo space. We got to dump some of this ice. It's too much. Too much ice. Even if we find cobalt, we won't be able to... let's... There it is. Yeah, I'm thinking now. I probably should have stuck it right in the middle of the ship. Can you get out, please? Go. There they go. Oh, they're not going to float away. Okay, fine, whatever. All right, let's... Oh, come on, I can't move around. All right, let's not grab any more iron. And let's go see if we can find cobalt somewhere. Where should we... What direction should we head? So we've... Platinum and silver is that way. We were coming... The asteroid is that way, so that's what the direction we were coming from. Why don't we head toward Earth? If I could... Oh, the ship is much heavier now. Somehow. And the server being slow to respond is a little bit... also not great. Okay. Alright, I need to start marking the asteroids that that we go to that don't have anything. What if we fly... Let's see, where was the asteroid? Was there? What if we fly out toward that one right there? I know it's a ways out, but... Let's see if we could... Looks like a good-looking cluster over there, as they say. Get up to a good speed here. The good news is, at this point, even with just the 2 batteries, and we've got all of the solar panels on the ship, if we shut everything off, the ship seems to last. you know, without me being around. It would be very nice to get some silver and have like a cryo chamber. The heck was that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Did my ship just have something fall off of it? Or was that an effect from the welder? Or am I just going crazy? Looked like something spawned onto the ship and then flew far behind us. Well, anyway, it's going to get harder to... The fact that I add on a refinery shouldn't, because I can just turn it off, so it shouldn't affect the power usage while I'm offline, but it may block the sun shining on the solar panels for a bit. But even so, I think we will still be good as long as I don't build up too much to cover the solar panels. But I could always just move the solar panels, so... There's also that. There's a bunch of asteroids down there we could check out. How are we doing on... I can only assume... There we go. All right. I was going to say, I could only assume that we are building as fast as we can... refine the iron. And then what I might do is actually just build the assemblers right off the side of that junction right there. I might have to move the thruster. What do I need? There we go. What do I need to unlock to get the thruster? Where is the ion thruster? Or do I already have it? This search is useless. Here it is. I think that means I already have it, right? Because I built a cockpit, so yes. I should already have it. Why are some of these green? I don't know why some of these are green. But yeah, anyway, this should all be unlocked. So I should be able to take off my... Should be able to grind down the thruster and build a new one. So that's good. This looks like a pretty big cluster of stuff over here. Hopefully something good is here. Sorry, we've rotated a little bit. A little off course. There we go. That's the direction we're actually traveling here. Yeah, I think the piston is causing us to slowly drift off course. Most likely, you know how subgrids are. Can we see anything on here? Wait a second. Wait a second. Dampeners on, please. Can we see anything? Is that something? I don't think so. I don't see any surface things. Well, this might be a another difficult search as we get closer here, but we'll see. I should probably grab some oxygen while I'm here. Actually, I should probably grab my tanks again, because I was holding those, but I put them back so that I could die while I was gone. So while we're floating here, I'll do my spiel. If you guys are enjoying the episode in real life, please consider throwing a like on the video because, as I was saying at the very beginning of the stream, it makes a huge difference to the way the algorithm recommends me to people, and I've had some significant, for me, growth thanks to you all interacting with the video. So, is that something there? I can't tell. Don't think so. I kind of want to check this thing, but I also don't want to hit anything. Is that... No, it's like a shadow spot. Alright, I'm gonna stop. I think I'm gonna get out and fly around with the drill. I know it's gonna be harder and I'm probably gonna die, but let's see if we could see anything. Cool little tunnel here. This server has been the most amount of asteroids I've ever seen that have nothing in them, or whatever they have is like very, very deep. So deep that I can't detect it. Even with the large grid. So we could bring the ship over here. Oh, here's something. What is this? Ice. Of course. Great. Great. So that probably means we're out of luck at this asteroid here. Oh, server will restart in 5 minutes. Oh, I guess I should have been paying attention to that, huh? Let me get back to the ship and hopefully get it set for a restart. I mean, it'll be fine, but I should put my stuff back in. Oh, come on, really? That's fine, I'll put it in the seat. I think it should be good to leave. The server restart shouldn't take long. So then we should be good to hop right back into it, I would think. So I'm not going to try flying anywhere because I don't want the server to reboot and then we have to smash into something while it's loading up again. Not great timing, though. Actually, I am going to go ahead and shut off all the things, just so that, just in case something should happen, the ship should survive for a bit. So, yeah, we should do that. As long as we're waiting for the server to reboot, let's kick up sneaky sounds and make this a little bit less annoying, huh? Cool. Good thinking. All right, I'm gonna actually wait for it to. When was that? That was like 2 minutes ago. Well, I don't want to go too far, but I want to make sure the server actually goes down so I know when I should come back. Maybe when the server comes back, I won't be so laggy. Wouldn't that be nice? This is just one of the expected hazards of playing on a live server, although I did expect I didn't expect this to happen too often, like exactly during the stream, but it is one of the things that could potentially happen. How long For anybody who's played on the Keen servers before, how long does it usually... Can I rotate the ship while everything else is off? How long does it usually take to, I cannot. For the servers to restart? Just gonna try and point the big old thing right at the sun here. There we go. Alright then, we'll just stand up here. Come on. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. We will just stand up here and wait for the server to restart, which should be, at this point, any second now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Well. Oh, 1 minute? Okay, well. It's only going to take me like a second to add sneaky sounds, so that's why I'm killing time here. Hopefully this won't take long. Server reboot, I imagine, is a couple minutes, and then we should be back in. So, what could we talk about in the meantime? You know, we were talking about sci-fi shows earlier. Firefly and Babylon 5 and such. Do you know, I have yet to watch The Expanse, and I consider this to be one of my most egregious failings in life, that I have not, as a huge sci-fi fan, managed to get around to watching that yet. But Deep Space Nine, still probably my favorite sci-fi show. Farscape. That was the one I was just trying to remember the name of. Farscape is a good one. Babylon 5 is good, though. Oh, connection problem. Oh my gosh, what happened? What could have happened? Let's exit to the main menu. And we'll go into plugins and go to... Let's see. Actually, can you do sneaky sounds as a plugin? No. I think you have to do it as a mod. So these are the plugins I'm using. Disable Analytics, Discord Rich Presence, File Cleaner, FPS Unlocker, and Hide IP Address. In case anybody was wondering which actual plugins I'm using. Sneaky sounds. So that should, what does this do? Consent to, oh yeah, I'm doing that. So this should add sneaky sounds in while we're on a live server without any mods. There we go. So now we just got to wait for the servers to come back up. Let's see. 4 is up, 5 is up, 3 is up. We're just waiting for 6. Oh, it's weird that they don't all go down at the same time. I don't know. I guess maybe that's not weird, but we'll just wait for... Oh, actually, no, maybe they did all kind of go down. Or maybe they're just not all showing up. There it is already. Let's join. There we go. It's too bad that, see, I wanted that music to keep playing during the loading. I wanted that to hear the Space Engineers theme. Now it's like awkwardly quiet. Message of the day. Currently 1 player's connected. Who could that be? Yep. Okay. Folks, we're back and let's test the... Oh, no lag at all. It's like playing local. Cool. That will hopefully last probably until everybody else joins. Alright, we're back up and running. I bet... Yeah, all we need is our cobalt now. So I'm guessing these asteroids here are all the same asteroid system, but I'm going to try to fly kind of close to this one and just see if we can get any scan of anything. The ship is still pretty sluggish to slow down, but I think that's because of the nature of the ship having a subgrid and a giant refinery. We do have the... Yeah, ore detector is on, and it is cranked up, right? Yeah. Oh, it's like... The range on it is just terrible, though. As you know. Alright, are we picking up anything from this? Doesn't look like it. Just more ice. We have found... Oh, and silicon. Okay, let's go grab some silicon. Then, although I don't really have space to put silicon, do I? So you know what that means. Do these things need grids? They don't. So we're going to have to do some more subgrids. More subgrids. This ought to be fun. What's going to be the best way? Probably I'm thinking probably a hinge will do. Probably do a hinge, and I could even maybe angle it. Let's see, I don't want to get cooked by my upward thruster here. Let's see, that's gonna, if I do that, that's gonna use up my top. Oh no, because I was gonna say this is gonna use up my top slot, but I'm gonna put cargo containers here, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, this is temporary. Wait, let's hear those sneaky sounds. Or let's not. Oh, so nice. Okay. Hinge and small head. And now I realized I can't get to that cargo anymore. Oh wait, can I? No, you can't. Have to go down and around. And we'll go grab some silicon. Alright, then why don't we see if we could just do... we'll put a hinge lock on that. Can I go... I should be able to do what I think I want to do here without it clanging out on me. So if I did this, and then these on the side, I think that will work. Oh no, it won't work because of the hinge. Okay, so actually, we need to put one of these things on. Then I could put one of these on. Yeah, let's do it like this. And then we'll put one of each of these and then some cargo containers all over it. And it will be glorious. And I think this thing only... Even if I put a cargo container out the back here, like this, I think that will be high enough up. It might not, because that's going to come down a bit. But we just won't do one out the back. We'll just leave that like that for now, and then we'll maybe do one out the front or something later. Or I could just chain them on each other. That would also work. Okay, so we need a big ol'. How do we want to do this? Probably like this. Hopefully I put that on right. Does that look correct? It looks correct to me. Oh, okay. The soupiness is back. Alright, we should be able to build all this, but I actually don't know if we'll be able to build all of it with the stuff that we have. I might have to pull some motors out of the refinery to finish the conveyors. We'll find out. Oh, it's getting real laggy. Yeah, we were good for a short amount of time. Alright, what do we think is going to happen here? Yeah, I'm probably not going to have nearly enough nickel, but we could grab some stone real quick. I might have to pull the motors out of the refinery. Which wouldn't be the worst thing. Let's turn you off. Yeah, we could probably do that. Let's see how much we can get done here with what we got. Okay, well, that's a good sign. Alright, we got one side. One side's motors are done, which means we can store silicon in the one side. And then we can work on getting some other stuff. Computers and displays. Can I make displays? Oh, I can make displays. That's good. Make me the computers and the display first. And then I don't care what you guys do. Okay. Actually, we might actually have enough because it was making the motors. Oh, you know what? I think that's 70 nickel. I should have been paying better attention. Most of that nickel is probably for the grids. Oh, now we're definitely out of nickel though, so it happens. All right, let's why is the sun shining through the ship? Good questions to ask. All right, why don't we... Just occurred to me that I should have rotated these... a different way, because I could lay this flat, and these things could just run along the front if I wanted. And if you don't understand what I mean, you hopefully will shortly. Yes, there. That's what I want. All right, the ship of subgrids is getting better. Getting more subgriddy.
Energy low.
As they say. I'm sure they say that. Okay. So, what I meant by facing them this way is that now there's this large port on top, and I could rotate this way, and then I could just keep adding these on forward until we find some cobalt. Which also means that we could go back and get the silver and the platinum and have some place to store it until we need it, because I could just keep adding these things on. So we're going to take the hinge and give it a little bit of velocity. Rotate that forward like that to kind of pull it down a little bit so that's not sticking up so high. Perfect. And then we're going to there we go. Take that back to 0 and put the lock on. Alright, let's go get some energy, and also let me get my bottles back out of here. Why am I holding these things? Where were these things supposed to go? Ugh. They're supposed to go into you? No. I guess I didn't need the motors for you, did I? No, I guess I didn't. What was I... Why am I holding these things? Okay. Alright, let's go get that silicon if we can. Yeah, now the ship is really kind of drifting due to all of the subgrids. Okay, good. There's the silicon. You can actually see it from here, I think. I would prefer not to hit a wall. Maybe you can't see it. No, I think you can. Looks like silicon right there. Or maybe not. Hard to tell. Yeah, I think that is not on the outside. Which means I'm going to go for a quick spacewalk and see if I can figure out... Oh. It's 2 meters behind the stone. I just lost the signal. Was that it? Was it literally just like one single pixel of silicon? Man, I'm having some bad luck if so. Let's bring the ship closer. And, yeah, I think that's it. I think that was all the silicon. I destroyed it with the drill. Huh. Well, that does mean there's silicon nearby, so let's try one of the other asteroids around here and see if we could find some more. Like this one behind me here, which I don't think I tried. Let's fly past this one here. Oh, I should probably get another gyroscope on here, except that I can't. Because of the grids. Yep, didn't realize the dampeners were on. Trying to avoid this little bit of asteroid here. While we hopefully got some ice. Well, looks like just ice. This whole server is the just ice league over here. There's an entire asteroid made of ice. This group of asteroids is just ice. I guess we will make our way over to this one next. If I could get the ship to stabilize on a direction here. I'm wondering if I should have a button for... Yeah, you know what? I think I should have a button for... I don't have the gyros in here. I should have a button for the gyro override. Oh, I should see you on the toolbar. Hang on. Oh, wait a second. The gyroscope. It's only at 30%. Let's crank you up to 50%. That will help, I assume. That's good. I didn't realize I had so much headroom. We're going awfully slow here, relatively speaking. But what I did want to have was, there it is, a override on-off, because hopefully if I do that, then the ship won't kind of sway as much while I'm trying to accelerate. Because the even though I've tried to keep the subgrids even, like the piston is slightly off to the side, which means it does cause the ship to rotate a little bit while it's accelerating and decelerating. So, but if I keep the override on, then we should hopefully not do that. Alright, can we see anything? Where are you at? This way. Anything on the surface of this one? Is that something? That might be something right there. Might be like uranium or something. Or it might just be weird shadows. Yeah, I can't really tell. Can't really tell. Okay. Let's fly. Oh, yeah. Over it. Let's fly a little closer. Let's see what we can see. That might be something. I am losing hope that that is something. Yeah, I don't think that's anything. But there might still be something here, I hope. It's a weird looking asteroid. Silicon! Hey, there we go. Alright. Oh, so that was something. Cool. Well, there you go. Let's grab some of that. How am I doing on... Am I going to hit this? I might be about to hit something here. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Let's go at this from the side a little bit. There we go. Grab a bit of this. Actually, let me confirm that this is actually going into the cargo. Well, things are going into the cargo, so that's good. The silicon is in the drill still. Can the silicon make it to the cargo? It might not push. Oh, it can't. Oh. Why would that be? Things... I can't... Did I turn something off? You're still on. You're not refining anything because you can't push anything to anywhere. Huh. Okay. Hang on a second. We might have a slight problem. Did we damage something else from the... Well, some of the iron made it to the back before. So that's... Well, let me just make sure that this thing is not damaged over here. It's functional. Oh. Let's get you out of there. Should be able to pull... Wait, what do you... Yeah, 3 large steel tubes. Cannot withdraw 3 large steel tubes. Probably because the ship is all clogged up. And I can't pull through you. Okay, so... But they're in one of you. Oh, I think I might understand where the problem is. Hang on. Cannot withdraw... There should be another steel tube in here, right? No, there's not. So why am I only getting... Okay, that's weird. Okay. Just covering all my bases here. And I again have some debris on me for some reason. But you're green, you're green. You're green. Oh, gosh. That's complete. So that should be... I should be able to move anything from the refinery, which is obviously functional, although it could probably use some reinforcing at this point. I should be able to move anything from the refinery, the basic refinery, up into there. Is this another bug? So, let's see. Basic assembler, basic refinery, right? If I go from the basic refinery... Why? Why can't I go to one of the new cargo containers? The hinge is still on. Huh. The pipe attached to the hinge... Oh. Look at that. You're right. You're right. Well, now, isn't that something? Okay. So, let me think through what we gotta do here. So, yeah. So, can we... I can't get you in there, can I? Oh, I don't have anything on me. Let's see what we can do here. That's the... there's a large refinery hanging off the bottom. That's what's listing as incomplete. Oh, yeah. One of you guys has my... Yep. Yes? Yes. Okay. Can I, by chance, hook onto the side of you? No, that's going to make this very difficult now, isn't it? If I can't... Let's see. What's going to be the... Well, I guess you're empty and you have just a little bit of stuff in you. So I guess we're going to have to grind this whole thing back down because unless I build a... yeah, I don't see. If I had the mods, I could do this. But I think I'm just going to have to grind this down and rotate it. Because I don't even think I could attach a merge block to anything, even if I wanted to. So, good eye on seeing that that was sideways. Dr. Weshnaw. That was a good call. And also, Tark, welcome to the stream. Thanks for looking out for my refinery. Okay. Here we go again. On our own. This time, this way. We'll do it. That looks good. Alright, well it didn't take too long. All the parts are still there, so it shouldn't be a big deal to weld this back up. Yep, 7 motors. The one thing we didn't have before, we also still don't have, so we should be good. Then once we get this thing built, we should start hearing the refinery kick on. I assume, because it'll... Yep, it just pushed all that iron into there. So... now we actually have some room for some things. Okay. Silicon, where are you? You are in... Okay, so that was everything that was in the drill just got pushed into those. Awesome. So we have some silicon. We have a little bit of stone in the survival kit. That would have given us some... oh, you know what? Why don't we just have the survival kit continue to process that? Just do that. You don't need to make any of that, but just process that stone. Actually, how many do we even need? There we go. Good enough. Alright, how much silicon did we get here? We got 18.7 thousand, which is probably more than we need for the time being. But how's those 2 cargoes looking? The new ones, they're already getting full of stuff because I didn't realize how much iron was still in the drill. Let's grab just a slight amount of silicon more. And then we will move on to the next one. We really, really, really just need cobalt. Alright. Let's go out there and mark that this is silicon here. And then we will move on and try to find something else. If this whole stream is just searching for cobalt, that's going to be a little disappointing. But it is what it is. Can't really cheese it here. So I'm going to continue sort of heading in the same direction as before, but just going to basically kind of point myself toward you, and then off we go. to go back to my color here. Wait, did my color palette reset? Color reset. Hold on. Now I gotta remember this again. Is it Shift P? There we go. Because I was thinking that my subgrids are not the right color here. There we go. But now that we are moving, we are really sort of... There we go. It's getting very, very herky-jerky. Somebody joined, and now the server is going wild. We can go a little bit faster here. We'll never make it over there. Then while we travel, I'm going to take a drink of water. Maybe I should be going to that further up one. Might be a little bit closer. I don't know. Either way. I will say, slowly traveling between asteroids is a great time to throw a like on the video. Just putting that out there. Alright, what... Does anything look obvious? I don't think we're going to see too much out there. Can't really see anything on there. Nothing really standing out yet. Well, that's Mars. There's Alien Planet. We were trying to figure out before, which one of these is the moon? Which one is like Pertam? That one looks like Pertam because of the ridiculously bright atmosphere. And that's the moon, I believe. Earth. So I think that one's Pertam. Way, like the perspective is off. Like they look like they're the same thing. But yeah, I think that one's Pertam. Could be Triton, but I'm pretty sure it's Pertam because I thought I saw Triton somewhere else. Oh, we're backtracking. I did not want to backtrack. I just realized that. That's okay. Oh, no, we're not. Front is this way. Alright, still not seeing anything. Oh, actually, that might be cobalt. I see a blue spot. It could be magnesium. But I see something on there. Well, this might be it. This might be what we've been looking for. This could be it. It's playing the music as if I'm about to discover something. Let's see, this one's mostly high res, so I should be able to... I'm not seeing anything on the surface of this one. But this one, right there is definitely something. So, let's kind of point ourselves more in this direction here. Kind of a dangerous thing to do is to kind of point myself at the asteroid here. Let's actually slow it down a little bit. If this is cobalt, we're going to be in very, very good shape. Very, very good shape. We could go back to the iron, go back to the silver and platinum. Oh yeah, the radio spectrometry mod is both a joy to use and a joy to say its name. Yeah, I think the search for ores was the thing that I was most not looking forward to on the server. All right, where was that ore? That's something right there. I swear, if this is ice, I'm gonna be pissed. Let's hope it's not. tell where it is right now. Oh, really? Ah, jeez. Was that the only one? Was there more? I think that was the spot that I was seeing. Was there another spot? It really didn't look like ice. Here we go, here we go. What is it? That's looking good. Cobalt. Alright, folks. In the nick of time. Not really, we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Let's go and get it. Oh, that's a little close, huh? There we go. Let's come to a stop before I go flying straight at it here. There we go. Very dramatic. Very dramatically coming up on it. See, there is a lag in the stream before between when I do a thing and when you see it, because I have the stream latency up high enough that it can generate closed captioning for me on the fly. So when I saw your comment about cursed to never find cobalt, I was like, I will just keep my mouth shut until they see the glorious blue-green goop that we are going to hopefully get a ton of, and immediately start making some... in fact, I'm going to make sure that we are not losing this anywhere, and then figure out how to get the refinery to unload itself a little bit here. So let's take the refinery and turn it off while I move some stuff around. So you are full and you are full, so that's lovely. Why don't we build 2 more cargo containers real quick? Soon I'll be able to just do normal ones, but what do I need? Interior plate? I don't have any. Let's make me like 2 of those. And then we will plop 2 more of these on here. Keep them going like this. Put that on the inside, because I think maybe I might be able to eventually put some connecting in the middle, but that will probably be more than I should probably take this whole subgrid off once I have enough grids and just put a big old cargo container on here. Large grid. We are going to need nickel for that, which... Well, we got an order of operations problem going on here, don't we? We need to get... Okay. I'm going to take the... If possible, take them...
Inventory full.
Of course it is. Can I even drop these things off anywhere, or is the entire ship full? Okay, good. I'm going to take the motors out of here. Oh, I already did. Never mind. Grab the whole thing all at once. Okay. Okay, so there's one. That should have been enough for two of these things. And what are you still making? We can get rid of you and you. And just make me that. There we go. Then whatever we got in there we can get rid of. And actually let's do look in here. So you're empty. Alright. Let's take the refinery and put its contents into here. And those contents. And let's grab our... Still got too much ice in here. In fact, some of this ice can go into here. Give me a little bit more room in there. Alright, where is the cobalt? Do the cobalt. And then... I thought I saw some stone in here too somewhere, didn't I? I did. Give me a small amount of nickel as well. Let's actually grab, as long as we're here, let's grab a little bit of stone. And then I can have some nickel. We're not going to smash into anything, are we? I don't think so. So, since Memorial Day is coming up in the US here, I believe I am off of work on Monday. So I'm going to try and do an extra stream this week, and I'm trying to decide if it will be Monday night or probably be Sunday night. US time is what I'm thinking, so that'll be fun. Alright, that's good. Let's do this for a little bit and get a little bit of nickel out of here. And then we'll get back to making grids in a moment. Alright, let's see, because if we can get this refinery up and running, the refinery itself is a pretty big inventory, so we could, a whole bunch of these ores could just kind of go sitting there. Let's turn the welder back on and not die from it. So, what is still in production? The grids, which we are still low on nickel for, actually. But we should have plenty of cobalt. Alright, so then we need 8 computers, 12 motors, and 5 construction components. Was it 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? And then we should have a big old refinery. Let me see. How do I get back into this ship? Here we go. I should really just take some of these pieces off. It'd be easier. But yeah, we're going to grab a little bit more stone here. Just to get a little bit more nickel for now. Then we should be should probably be good. Oh, let me fill myself back up here real quick. We should probably be good on this thing, huh? We're still waiting on metal grids. So what are we prioritizing in the old refinery here? The old refinery is doing that, but we need to put some stone in it. Put you in there real quick. Where is my stone at? Here we go. Uh-oh. Now it's gone wrong. Now I can't I get things from the drill? Did I damage something by banging the drill around? Yes. Mm-hmm. Almost. There we go. This happens. I could hear the bang of the. This thing's not damaged right now. Okay. And the drill is probably fine. Okay, so now we should. Oh, jeez. Okay, that was the server lagging a bit there. All right, what was I trying to move? The basic refinery has the stone in it now. Let's get that stone going so that we could get the grids done. And the... Do we have any more stone? Or was that all the stone? No, we got more stone. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, I think that should be enough. It will just take it a minute to collect all of it here. But that should be... I still need 2 computers, huh? Doop. Computers don't need... Yeah, they just need iron and silicon. So now finally we have a large refinery, which is probably going to drain all of my power to use. So if I wanted to do some power modules, I would have to do something to unlock them. I need to build a large assembler, which is actually something I wanted to do anyway. So why don't we do such a thing? Let's put it right on the side, right here, because what will happen is, as soon as I put it down, it's going to start putting stuff into it. And then that should get me the power module. No, that didn't unlock? Oh, because it's not built up yet. That makes sense. But this will help with... Both of these things together will help with stuff. So let's get out. Let's go in here and grab some more stone. That little flash of light there was probably the piston head breaking again. I would really love to have like an armored piston head. Wouldn't that be something? There it goes again. It's hard to tell if that's a problem or not. I will turn off the basic refinery once I turn on the large refinery, which I have not yet done. Because I wanted to get some power modules on it first. Although, Is that worth it? It's probably not even worth it, huh? Let's turn it on. And let's turn off the small one. And then we'll just shift everything from one refinery to the other. We could put... See, you're already full. Let's see. If I have a cargo I can shove this into, which I apparently don't. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just keep on trucking with this here. Actually, I am going to keep the basic refinery on for a little bit and have it do cobalt and let the big refinery chew through some of this stone for a bit. Actually, it probably should be the other way around, shouldn't it? We should have the big refinery doing this and have the little refinery doing stone. But that will help get through the backlog of things here. And then once we get our assembler up and running, then I can put some power modules on the big refinery, and then I'll shut off the little one, and we'll be pretty good there with power usage, hopefully. And then we can go back and get some platinum, and I could finally fix all my thrusters and build some new ones. And it will take a long time for all of this to... oh yeah, you know, in fact, the survival kit was refining stone, wasn't it? Yeah, go grab some stone and do that. Yeah, good thinking there. Good thinking. It is just too bad that all my cargo containers are full at the moment. Is the drill... The drill is also full. I think I might end up throwing on some more cargo containers here, but I think we should... There we go. So now I could do the power modules. No? What did I need to unlock? Those. I built an assembler. That should unlock these things, right? Assembler. We have the basic assembler. We have the regular assembler. That should unlock those, right? Or is it because the welder built it and not me? That's if so, that would be kind of dumb, but let's try and see. Yep, that was it. That was the reason. That was the reason. Okay, so I didn't unlock anything with the refinery, right? Because I didn't finish the refinery. I don't think that was... How have I not built a interior wall or anything? I should really just do that. Then I get a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, building the refinery would have also unlocked them, but I didn't build the I didn't finish the refinery. Well, I guess I'll do that too. It'll unlock some more things. All right. Now what other wonderful things can I unlock? Don't really care about those at the moment. Don't care about those just yet, but I will eventually. Okay, well, let's make one of these things, because why not? No one's making me an interior plate, huh? Someone make me one of those so I can plop this down. Good, good. Actually, get rid of that. Let me grab that. Let me grab that. What are you up to in here that I need? Construction components and more interior plate. Please go into production for me. Then we're going to put down some power modules. And then we will be in very good shape for the end of the stream, which is still a ways out, but I feel like we'll be in pretty good shape then. There we go. Now we can do all sorts of decorative things. Alright, but before we do decorative things, we need to make sure that we don't run out of power. So what do I need? Steel plate to plop you guys down. We're going to be making a ton of these. Let's just grab all of you. Can you fit in there? Cool. So let's go... And then I'm going to build another assembler on the other side. And we will set one of them to be... Oh, I just took it off the thing, didn't I? I'm going to set one of them to be a helper to the other one. And then let me put back everything that I've got on me here. Which, good, okay. Then I'm going to put you, all that. Actually, shouldn't have done that yet. So let's do that first. Let it build what it can with the parts that it has. Uh-oh, connection. Oh, we're back. Oh, whoa, oh. I should probably get out of the shade here. Or if the server does have some sort of an issue. Alright, so we need one of you, one of you, one of you. I think it can reach these bottom two. Yeah, it can. One of you. I'm going to guess that it can also reach you if it really wanted to. So let's say, put all that into production and let this thing start building. And then, what are we going to need? More silicon, more nickel. No anything else yet. I'm going to call this one assembler main. And this one will be assembler assist. Is that what they call it? What did they call it? Not repeat. Cooperative. Okay. We'll call it this. We'll call it co-op. Coop. And then let's rename all these things to match my... these are technically cargo large, even though they're small. I don't really have a naming convention for small grid things on large grid, but... And then all these guys are going to be 5. The E5, for those wondering, is because the ship is called the Eagle 5. As was suggested by somebody last episode. I have already completely forgotten who. So apologies to that person. And all of these will be now out of my sight forever. Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to be really mobile with this because I don't want to leave too much stuff behind, so the ship itself is going to be the mobile mining rig. We're just going to keep on building bigger and bigger and bigger, and that will be that. If I wasn't on the live server, I would definitely build a small station here and possibly on multiple
Energy
asteroids, but
low.
you never know, because then I got to keep them powered forever so they don't get deleted when the server is gone or when I'm off the server, and et cetera, et cetera. We do have deposits of iron, nickel, and silicon that we found. They're all bookmarked. They're all GPS. They're just a ways back. So I'm trying to get as much as I can here before I start heading back and getting the good stuff. You know, I want to chew through some of the stuff we have here and just get all these things built up. So let me put you into co-op mode, which will be good, except for the fact that it will still take a while for this thing to build all the stuff. Or rather, it will take a while for it to refine all the stuff. Where's my little refiner at? Can we get you down into there? That will help. Do we have any other stone anywhere else? Oh yeah, we do. There we go. You can go up into there. Go over to there. A survival kit. Still chugging away, except it... No, it's fine. Get some of that out of there. Throw that in there. Throw a bunch of that in there. Yeah, it's looking good. And then we'll get... This thing will start... Well, both of them will start chewing through some iron, but we'll get the... Once we get this done, we'll... In fact, how are we doing on batteries? I should probably be checking... Okay, we got 2 hours left. And that will start to decrease as I start shutting things off. So we got both of those where I want them. This thing's power is going to start decreasing, which is good. Maybe throw like a speed on here or something too. At some point, I forget what I need for those. But anyway, my welder is not going to touch those other three, so I'm going to have to do those manually, but we'll wait till he's done. They're going nice and fast now. At the moment, speed is not my main concern, it's power, so that we don't drain the ship before it has a chance to... Yeah, I want to have a nice... In fact, I think I might... Nah, I'm going to leave it because we're going to grab some more stuff before we head out. And we could probably also turn off this welder now. Don't really need that running anymore. And, you know, it just occurred to me that the welder is actually now kind of integral to the ship because it's holding the... Well, it's not... We could replace that with like a... Actually, I could put another assembler in there. Have 3 assemblers. Be good for something to do in the future. Going pretty fast. So we'll get that up and running. We'll grab a little bit more cobalt so that we got plenty on board. And then we're going to head back in the direction of the nickel and the silver and platinum. And then we could really start doing some damage. And by doing some damage, I mean probably me smashing into some asteroids and ruining all this. Almost. So close. We're going to run out of something, aren't we? What are we going to run out of? Nickel? Maybe? Maybe not. Here's my little refinery. We're doing cobalt. The survival kit's doing the stone still. That's all the stone we got left. Alright, let's drop you into there real quick. Alright, so that should be everything. Okay. So there we go. So now we have that squared away. We could turn off the basic refinery and the basic assembler. In fact, we could probably just... Let's see, was the basic assembler doing anything? It wasn't. We could get the... Which cargoes are not full? Okay, let's clear out the old refinery or the basic assembler. Let's clear you out. And clear out the basic... Okay. That will just leave you shut off. We can cut those things out and replace them later, is what I'm thinking. So let's do a little... Maybe a little bit of organizing. Now let's not. Who cares? Who cares? What's this? What's the power output of this thing looking? So we're down to 8 hours, or up to 9 hours. Okay, cool. So the refinery is now using 112 kilowatts, which means it is actually using less power than the basic refinery. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. I love it. And the old assembler used 280, and the new ones are using 250 each. So we're making up for our gains on the refinery with the assemblers, but that's okay. We're doing okay. All right, let's grab a little bit more cobalt, because how much cobalt do I actually have? 192k. 19, 16k, 133. Let's see if we can combine some of these. Okay. So that's all we got is 18. Let's grab just a little bit more, and then we will... Oh, jeez. Then we'll head over to the other things. How are we doing now? What do we got? The basic refinery is still holding cobalt, which I guess is okay. I just don't think anything will pull cobalt out of it. But I think we've probably got enough cobalt for the time being. I say as I continue to mine more cobalt. I just don't want to fly all the way back here. But yeah, let's head back. Let's head toward the nickel. It's going to be a slow acceleration, deceleration here. Which one is... Where's my nickel at? The nickel should be... No, it's past the... It is past the silicon and... or the silver and platinum. But I think either way we still need that. I might even end up throwing another refinery on this thing, too. Alright, I can't tell if I'm... how lined up I am with this thing, but let's blast forward, and... when I say blast forward, I mean... this. You know, I guess I could stop. I could... actually, let's... I changed my mind. Let's stop at the platinum and silver one, and just get enough that I can replace... I can fix all my thrusters and maybe add some new ones. We might end up throwing some more cargo containers on board too, but we should have enough stuff for that. So, where is my platinum and silver? They are here. So let's blast off in this direction. Let's see if we could turn the ship enough here. Actually, let's do this. This will align me to where I need to be. There it is. Alright, and then once we get up to a good speed here... that'll be... okay. Let's... we got the sun bearing down on us? Perfect. Okay, so we're charging up a bit. Hopefully we don't hit that, whatever that thing was. That asteroid there. Did that one have anything? I'm pretty sure I must have checked that one. Oh wait, no, it's got something on it. Is that gold? Hang on. I'm going to... I think that is gold down there. I'm just going to say... near gold, and hope that we... that I will come... I'll remember the gold is between... although that asteroid may respawn in between playthroughs, but we'll see. Yeah, gold would be the next thing that I need. I'm not really expecting to need magnesium, but gold and uranium are going to be that's the only other things I haven't found, and that would really set me up for life here. So the uranium would mean I wouldn't really need to worry about power in between, because shutting most of the systems down and having a single uranium reactor with a even a skosh of uranium in it, a smidgen, would be enough to power me for a week or more. Could also get some more. Probably get some more solar panels on the back there, couldn't we? We can make this thing real solar powered. Let's go out and check our drill real quick, make sure I didn't damage this thing again. I didn't. Cool. Did damage this window a little bit though. Alright. Gotta stay hydrated. Once again, I will just remind folks that flying between asteroids is a great time to throw a like on the video if you're liking it in real life. If you're not liking it in real life, I appreciate you hanging around and suffering through it. I appreciate that quite a bit. My full spiel that I usually give is, like, you know, if you're liking it in real life, do throw a like on the video, because it does make a huge difference to the algorithm. Recommending me to people that, like, I was looking at the things that people are watching that's recommending my videos for now, and it's like some games I've never heard of, but also like I survived 100 days in Minecraft, and then they're like, and I watched the Space Engineers idiot, and that seems to be going pretty well. So you know, throw some likes on there. Comments on the video afterwards are great. But just being here and watching also tells the algorithm that this is something worth recommending to people, which I appreciate. So, at the very least, even if you don't do any, if you don't click any buttons, just being here watching is awesome. So, thank you. So now this better still be silver and platinum here, or I'm going to cry softly in a manner that none of you will hear, but it will be, you can rest assured that it is happening. Where's the, here we go. Can't, it was right in the middle there, wasn't it? Shoot. That's like... That is really going to be rough to get into, isn't it? I should probably be like, oh, I should probably face forward so that I could actually stop here. It does look like my GPS markers have moved a little bit, so I hope these asteroids aren't different. Boy, we are really slow coming to a stop here. We're going to need a lot more. We got that big asteroid made entirely of ice over there. We could get, now that I got cobalt, we could put some hydrogen thrusters on this thing too, but we'd have to really kind of work with it a bit. That's a little over a kilometer. Let me move the ship a little closer. I want to be able to still see my beacon. Alright, let's take it like right into there. Now I'm going to do something real stupid and fly ahead and see if I could find what I'm looking for while the ship is moving at me. Okay. Where was it? I feel like it had to have been near the GPSs, but these asteroids don't look the same anymore. Or maybe that was just where the ship was when the... Where's my ship at? There it is. That's not something, is it? No, it's just shadows. Alright, going back to the ship. Hopefully not to die. Yeah, come on. Alright, hopefully something shows up on the scanner here. Be sad if this is not platinum and silver anymore. It's got to be something here though, right? Like, hopefully we will find some sort of thing here. If it's cobalt, I'm gonna be not so happy, but it's alright, we're still getting closer to the GPS marker. Platinum, there we go. Okay. Stop the ship. The question is going to be, can I actually get to the platinum or not? Or am I going to have to do some manual mining to get in there? Because it seems like it is... Well, actually, no, I think that's just the... Yeah, that's just the texture here, so... we would have to go in about 60 meters, which is longer than the drill can go. So I think we're going to move the ship closer I mean, we could try and drill it out, I guess. But where the hell is my ship at? There it is. We could try and right-click drill it, but it's going to be really hard to maneuver in there. So maybe I'll try to right-click drill myself in there, like a hole for myself, and then we'll go from there. So that I'm not in a little tunnel. There's the silver. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm really not keen on bringing this entire ship into a hole to get platinum, because I don't really need that much at the moment, and it takes a long time to process, and will just be taking up a lot of space for me. But I'll dig myself a nice little tunnel here, and then I could basically, as long as the drill is extended in there, I could use the drill to drop off platinum as I go. I think that's probably as close, it's as comfortable as I'm going to be. So let's go hand drill. Actually, let me do that. But what's my actual bottles looking like? Okay. Don't have enough room for that in there, huh? Can we run hydrogen engine for a little bit to make me some room in here? Okay, who's got a cargo container that's not 100% full? There we go. Why don't you move like... Don't know why I picked that number, but there we go. Come on. Right, and then just shut you off. Okay, let's go get some platinums. Then we'll get some silver, and I could start doing some more. I could get a cryo bay going. We could be in good shape here for the next stream. I might be able to not die. I'm making like a really... I thought I was making a really weird tunnel. The server is, as I'm drilling this tunnel, you could tell that the server's update speed is going a little bit slower than in single player, because I can usually tunnel just a little bit faster than this. This is totally the type of long tunnel that I'm going to like try to speed through to save time and end up like dying on. So... Probably going to get a good amount of stone with this too, which probably okay at first. At least it should be a fairly big deposit. Ooh, I can make upgraded tools now. I'm going to do that as soon as I get out of this tunnel for the first time. And where is the tunnel? There it is. Yeah, let's go do that. This is a pretty big asteroid. I am not sure that it would be closer to the other side. No, I don't think it would be, unless there's like a hole or an opening somewhere. No, this is the closest. But yeah, let me make some new tools here real quick. Tools. What can we make? Can we make you? Not till I get some silver. But we could go grab some. Where was the silver at? You could see the silver from here, right? Where was it? That's why I should have built a antenna instead of a beacon. The silver is 191 meters down. Down being this way. Can I see it from here or not? That's the question. Right, 191 meters down. Yeah, I think it's also buried, so I'm probably not going to be able to see it, but... Huh, it's weird. A little nubbin in there. Yeah, okay, well, let's just make the next level up of tool, and then we'll go from there. Unless I'm just not... Let's see. You know, I actually have a silver GPS up here. Maybe up here I will be able to detect silver better. Maybe not. Maybe I could only detect it with the ore detector, or maybe it's right here. Okay, let's, that's not that far in, but I don't, yeah, there's not going to be a closer, oh, maybe this is better. Okay, well, this will be good. I'm going to throw that right there. Did not mean to do that. This is probably close enough. In fact, pretty sure it is close enough that I should be able to get in here with the piston. And, oh, I'm actually detecting the platinum. 43 meters. Huh. Interesting. Maybe, I wonder if that's a different platinum deposit or the same one and it's just that big. This is silver I'm picking up, right? Not platinum? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, hold on. There's got to be some stone, silver, stone. That's stone, silver. Picked up a little bit of stone, silver. Come on, server, give me some stuff. There we go. Give me a little bit more. There we go. Alright, hopefully I can still see the beacon for the ship. Yes, there it is. There it is. I lost it. There it is. Alright, let's throw you all into there and find the refinery and move the silver to the front. Is that all the silver I brought back? No, there's a little bit more. But I believe that should mean I should be able to make... Oh, I can actually make the... Why didn't you guys tell me? I already had platinum here. I could have just made the best one instead of going and finding the silver. Well, we'll do that. And then we'll do these things with the... That's a good question. Should I do that? Should I just go straight for that? Let's just go straight for the platinum one then. All right. Quick change of plans. Well, I guess you're about to finish that, but give me my platinum so I can have my good tools. Which... Don't tell me we're out of iron. Oh no, we got tons of iron. We just haven't refined it. No, we have tons of refined iron, so I guess we're just waiting on our platinum here. Which is, oh my god, taking a very long time unless it's hopefully being pulled to the assembler, and it is. So I should have my tools in a long time. I could have had the silver tools first. Oh my god, this is going to take a long time. I should have put a speed module on here at the very least. What would I need for that? Like, nothing different? I think we could probably sacrifice a little bit of power and put a speed module on the refinery. But first, let me have this new wonderful grinder. You can just go into there for now. There we go. All right, which one are we going to take off? Let's take off this one.
Inventory full.
Make the computers. Are you out of... What are you out of, like... Oh. It had to pull the stuff. Cool, 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 cool. You can give me things. Come on. You're making computers. I should be able to pull all the computers through, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, speed module. Make my refinery grow. Alright, so if we look at the refinery now, we are at a blistering 230% speed. And our max power is still slightly less than a basic refinery, so that's good. So, how are we doing on that platinum now? Oh man, we're flying through it. Absolutely flying through it. My drill is ready. And my welder will be ready shortly. So I think what I'm going to do is, because we're getting close to the end of the stream here, I am not going to try to... I'm not going to try to build like a cryopod and stuff, because there's other infrastructure I would need to build. So for this stream... between this one and the next one, which, like I said, will probably be like Sunday, because I have no work on Monday, I'll just let my character die again, and we'll just have the ship sit in low power mode again. And then the next stream, we will work on actually making it usable as like my character actually survives between streams kind of a thing. Which would be nice. Oh, we're getting so much more now. Oh my gosh.
Inventory full.
Does this drill have a longer... Excuse me, does this drill have a longer detection range than the basic one or not? I don't remember. But anyway, we accomplished what I set out to accomplish today, which was getting the big refinery set up. Oh my gosh, where the hell is the ship? There it is. Getting the big refinery set up so that we can actually process these things. We will be able to repair the thrusters soon. In fact, I might try to do that real quick. And then next time, basically, the sky's the limit. We'll be able to start
Energy
doing...
low.
Oh, I'm sure it is, yeah. Because it's getting late.
Inventory full.
We will be able to hopefully start just going nuts with more thrusters, more... I should charge up. More thrusters, more everything. So... Let me just actually have a seat here. How much platinum did we end up getting? 132. So, okay, that's not bad. That is not bad. So, how many thruster components... Okay, hold on. There we go. How many thruster components do we need to repair stuff? So you just need... In fact, I'm just going to grab all these guys and figure out what they need. So you need a handful of those. You need iron-related things. You need nothing. You need nothing. You need thruster components, and you should be good. And you I got. So, let's put all this into production. Actually, let me try and pull some of this out. Where's a big... Here we go. Okay. Put the rest of this into production, hopefully, to get me some actual thruster components. I don't... Oh, gold. Ah, gold. Well, never mind then. Oh, wait a second. How is it... is it shifting it over to the other one? Yeah, it's shifting it over to the other one. Okay. Alright, well, we won't be able to make the thruster components yet. That's okay. Next time we'll go back to that one asteroid and hope that it is still gold. And, there we go. Hope that it is still gold and, or that it was gold to begin with. And get some gold. And then we'll hopefully get these thrusters back up and running and make some new ones and whatnot. And whatnot. So you're good. And did you need one? You need some stuff, right? Very good. Did I get you? I did. I think they're all good now. Did I get the bottom ones? Woohoo, don't die. Yep. You're good. You're... There we go. I knew there was another one that needed some parts. Okay. So at least that's the integrity back up and running there. I don't care if you're just to par. Yeah, we can't take this refinery out just yet because it's kind of the holding everything together thing. So, I think that's going to be just about the end for this stream. I'm going to try to back the ship up into the sun. Hopefully. What's directly behind me? I think I could just back straight up and be okay here. Bye. And we'll just go back till we can get out into the sun in most directions here. And then I think we should be good. Oh, actually, no. We're not going to be good. I'm going to build a few more solar panels on the ship so that we really get that battery maximum charge while the sun is on the top. And, because it does get decent charge, but now we're going to be blocking the sun just a little bit on the bottom because of the solar, because of the refineries and stuff. So I'm going to build a couple more solar panels on the top here real quick. But I don't know which way the sun is moving. But if I point the ship with the sun directly above, then I will know that it will, at some point, rotate around and be directly above me again. So hopefully we won't be in shadows for too long. As soon as we slow down all the way here. So I have a shut off thing. Cargo doesn't use power, right? So I need to add... Does the drill use power when it's off? Oh, it is off, yeah. It's off when I'm not using it. Alright, so piston, you don't do anything. You don't need power. Ore detector, what's already in my shut-off group? Okay. Ore detector should be in the shut-off group. Searchlight and spotlights we'll do later. Does the hinge? Hinge doesn't need anything. Alright, where's my refinery at? Alright, so we need to add you and you. And the new refinery. And I think that'll be fine. We'll shut off the ore detector manually here. Shut off the searchlight. Shut off the spotlight. And then everything else I should be able to just shut off manually with that one group. Which I think is this group, right? Yeah. Alright, let's rotate toward the sun here as best we can, so that it is as directly above us as possible. Then let's throw down some more solar panels here to maximize the goodness. I do not need thruster components anymore. Thank you. What do we need? Steel plate? Let me just grab some steel plate. Let me just make some steel plate. If the ship wasn't going to just like completely run out of power out in space by running, I would just leave it to refine, but I'm pretty sure it will run out of power if left to its own devices, so I'm not 100% certain of that. Although once my character is gone, I think the grid will just stop anyway, so. Oh no. We're out of nickel. How far away is the nearest asteroid? I really would like to have... Let's see, that's 2K away. Okay. Let's fly back toward it and grab a little bit of stone. Fly right back to where we were. How long will the battery last? Fully depleted in 2 days? Oh, well, that's with full sunlight, and that's with several other things running, so technically I could just leave it running for a little bit, but like I said, I'm pretty sure that once I log out and my character dies, that I will, that the grid will stop, you know. I am not 100% sure about that because I'm not as familiar with the official Keen, their Space Engineer server software, as I am with like Torch, but I'm pretty sure the grid will just kind of stop if there's nobody around. It might even actually completely despawn until someone gets close to where it is, and then the server will put it back in. I actually think that's how it works. once we're like 1K from that like silver marker, then we should be good. I think I've got the beacon out to 1K. That's why I'm concerned about it. Just want to be able to find the ship. Don't get cooked. That's still very far away, though. I don't know why I didn't just get really close, but... Also, what do I have on me? A bunch of components and stuff. Because I was going to put them into the thing. Yes, what a waste of a trip.
Inventory full.
Now I lost the ship. Okay. Components into the thing first. Thank you. And then drop off the stone. And then go back for a little bit more. We shouldn't need a whole lot.
Inventory full.
Man, this new drill is fast. Oh, I lost the ship again. Alright. Let's get rid of you. Let's get stone going on you. Oh, that's the basic refinery. Stone, please. Was that all the stone? Did we really process all the stone? Kind of. Oh, no, there it is. We could still have the survival kit processing the stone too, couldn't we? Go to town so that we can hopefully make enough of these. How much nickel do we need? 45? I think we probably processed almost all the stone already. Yeah, that will not be enough. A little bit more. While I make this trip back and forth, it'll... Oh, you know, and it's funny, too, because we were actually on our way to the nickel, weren't we? And then we got sidetracked getting platinum
Inventory full.
and silver, and I didn't even end up making the thruster components I wanted to make. And I almost crashed into the ship. But that's okay. That's okay. Life is about going where the solar winds take you, right?
Inventory full.
There's too many GPS markers around. Alright, how are we looking now for production? We've got a little bit of stone getting tied up in the basic refinery. I wouldn't mind actually putting like a sorter on the basic refinery and letting stone just kind of go through it, although I'm not entirely sure how that would work with the current setup that I have. Stone and refinery. We need you in there. And that's it, isn't it? A little bit of stone going on in here. And not nearly enough. I should really just bring the ship closer. Or just make like 4 trips and not worry about the... Ugh, checking it each time. Where'd you all go?
Inventory full.
You are not a thing I can deposit into.
Inventory full.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the amount of time I spent doing this, we could have just flown right up to it and used the big drill. But then I'd have to back it all back up into the sun and...
Inventory full.
Actually, I should put the bottles back in the seat, and then I could carry more. Let's do that. I'll make like 2 more trips, and then... Yep. Don't need you. Don't need you. We'll just grab a little oxygen, maybe. Oh, look at all these little spots hanging around I could just grab. Not that I care, but...
Inventory full.
See? Tons more. Look at that. Alright, let's actually see if that's enough. And refineries. Let's get you going in there. Get you in there. Get you in there. 6, 5. Not enough. Not enough. Almost, though. Okay, 2 more trips.
Inventory full.
So quiet. So quiet. Okay. Last trip, and then hopefully that should be enough. Sorry, it's so boring at the end here.
Inventory full.
Where are you at? Where are you at? This way. Alright, now. Stone and refinery, please go into there. Please do this first. And there we go. And actually now I do need my welder back. There we go. That was totally worth it, huh? So now, let's put all this back into here so we don't lose them. How are our batteries looking now? 15 hours with all the stuff running. Either way, that's not too bad. If we turn off everything, including the lights and the thrusters. Now, how do the batteries look? Fully depleted in 7 hours. That's with... Where's the sun? The sun's back over there now. Let's rotate. There we go. See if we can rotate to face the sun a little bit here. As best we can to get it directly above us. That looks pretty good. We'll turn the gyro log. Actually, does the gyro use power? 5 kilowatts. Let's turn it off. In fact, wasn't that part of my group of things to turn off or no? Shut off. Yeah, it is part of mine. Okay, so turn that off because the shut off group should be all off now. So recharged in 4 hours. That's good. And then we've got our hydrogen backup in case we need that. So I have nothing on me. And the ship is currently... So yeah, this is kind of blocking the sun a little bit there, isn't it? Well, in 4 hours it'll be fully recharged, and then we will find out if it makes it through. Now, like I said, I think it removes the ship from the game when I'm not here after a while, but I feel like it still somehow calculates power usage. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but either way, I'm feeling fairly confident that this thing will still be here when we come back in a couple days. So, thanks everybody for hanging out. Once again, if you did like the video in real life, please consider throwing a like on it. Comments are also great, but again, just having you all here to watch really helps a ton. And the 16 subscribers that I gained from since last week, thank you very much. Thank you so much. It's humbling, honestly, that you all actually care about this nonsense that I do. So, again, thanks a lot. I will probably be streaming EDF tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Last week's EDF went horribly, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. I have no idea. But then probably Sunday night back to Space Engineers, and then again next Thursday, Space Engineers. That's the plan. Might get back into City Skylines soon if they actually put out the patches that they're talking about, but we'll see. Other than that, we'll play it by ear. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. And once again, thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later.